Hi, today we're just going to do a little clip on my 2025 Silverado EV demo. I've been driving it for around 6,000 kilometers and I love it. One of my features that I really enjoy is the no push button start, no turning the key. So you just walk in the car, walk in, sit, no button is touched, hit the brake, and we're ready to go. So we're going to go for a little test drive and show you a couple features. Okay, so in all General Motors EVs, there's one pedal driving. What I mean by one pedal driving, as soon as I release the gas, the vehicle will slow down automatically to a stop, as you can see right here. This feature, helps to charge the battery so you can get a little bit more distance. So we're in traffic here in Shediac, we're driving, we're following a nice Nissan. I don't want to hit it, so I'm just going to accelerate and then release the gas. It slows right down to 0. So as you can see, this vehicle is equipped with a rear view camera. So I have a rear view mirror here, and you can see it's a camera. Let's say I turn it off and it becomes a regular rear view. I turn it back on, it's a camera. Another cool feature, it tells me right here that I have a charger for to charge the vehicle. So it's just on my left hand side. I can set that. My GPS will tell me everywhere there is a cell charger for this vehicle. Shediac has just put another level 2 charger to help customers with EV vehicles. So another neat feature on this Silverado is Super Cruise. Super Cruise is basically hands-free driving. So I'm going to activate it with my little button here on the steering wheel. I see that the road is Super Cruise friendly. So I'm going to slow down, change my lane right now, and just activate it. And it's just going to be hands-free driving from here. As you can see, I don't have my hands on the wheel. I look ahead. I need to look ahead. There's a camera that always looks at me to make sure that I'm not sleeping, right? Here's an automatic change. I come up to a car, it's going to change automatically. Keeps my speed at all times and passes the car safely. You can drive this on all major highways and secondary roads, but the secondary roads need to be marked. They are clearly marked on your GPS as a green, which means they are Super Cruise friendly. So we're passing a tractor trailer, no hands on the wheels. It's pretty cool. Last weekend I went to Fredericton. I drove with the Super Cruise on all the way to Fredericton and back. So we talked about regenerating braking. You can set it. Originally, when we were in town, I set it to just normal. If I click here, it turns it off. I can set the level to the one pedal. If I go to high, right, here is what's going to happen. I'm pushing on the gas. There's a vehicle out front. I just slow down, and it slows me right to a stop, and I'm not touching the brake. Another neat feature in this truck, I don't know the real term, which I should know, but I call it the Batmobile. The Batmobile is this little button here, and it just gives you that extra boost, right? So we're going to see, we're going to hit it. You're going to hear a crazy sound. The dash comes on, and I just tramp it, and we take off. So we're back at the dealership, and now I'm going to show you the load leveling system. So there's a button here. You can bring your suspension up, right? So I'm going to bring it up to the maximum. So you're gonna wonder what's in the front, right? So it's called a frunk, I guess. It's the new termination. So you got a button here, double take. You got a bit of storage to put in. You can even have a plug if you want to plug a cooler. So the tailgate, you have a multi-flex like we have here. So we can put this down, and then you could put some planks or whatever. And worst case, if you really want to, you can go like that, regular tailgate. Boom. Get in your bed. Here, you can you could run a generator for your house if you'd like, your camper. You can even charge another electric vehicle. You can set your truck that it won't take all the battery, so you have enough to come home, so you won't drain the truck. So you can set that in your control panel, and you'll have no issues at all. So right now on the truck, I'm at 57% on the battery, and I have a range of 327 kilometers left, right? And that is adjusted to my driving condition. So I got I'm a bit fast driver, so it's going to drain the battery like anything would do even if you had a gas car. GM recommends that you only charge your battery to 80%. If you go on a longer run, you can bring it up to 100%. It'll give you more range, but at 80%, it gives you the maximum battery life. So I'm going to plug it on a level 2 charger we have here at the dealership to give you kind of an idea of the time. So remember, I have 327 kilometers left, and I'm at 57%, and I need to charge it to bring it to 80. So we're going to plug it and see how it works. So what I mean by a level 2 charger, you will have this second plug here, right? And if you would plug it at home, it would probably be just a round one on top. Plug. We go in the charger. Get ready. Now it's going to read. It's going to take a little bit of time. As you can see, like in the truck, it said 57%. So it's going to take me 40 minutes to bring it to my 80%. And the truck shows it on the dash also, right? 40 minutes to bring it to 80%. And I'm going to gain 197, 98 kilometers, 200 kilometers. When the truck is charging, another neat feature on the RST, I'm not sure if you can see it, but the lights here are basically coming on as it needs to be charged. When it's fully charged, it's going to be all the way here. So that's your EV Silverado. Here's an update on the charging. With my Chevrolet app, we can see that it's at 73%. My range is 462, and it will be charged by 11:50. So you don't have to sit around the charger and see where your truck is at for charging.